Great awakening, light lords, and grand rising to those who have not yet awoken. To know that the substances we have can be used as medicines. The things that they call toxins and poisons, if used in balance, are helpful. This is why the Christ says, all things in moderation. All things. Which means everything is a divination tool. Your mind, first, thoughts is a divination tool. Your thoughts, your mind, it is a divination tool because it is divine. It is something holy. It is something pure. It is something that's like a child. Your subconscious mind is like a child, so it doesn't know right from wrong. It only goes off of what's been programmed into it, whether you see it as a conscious being as right or wrong or not, or as being a crystallized version of the all, having your own likes and dislikes, and developing that, and developing right or wrong things based on what goes against existence and what is for existence and what helps existence generate itself more often and more appropriately for betterment. So first off, we need to start focusing our minds, because we need to start purifying our minds and getting our child mind, which is the subconscious mind, back in order and programming it to do the right things all the time and experience and giving our conscious mind the experiences we want as much as possible. So in order to do that, there's this technique. You can use a candle. You can use a match. I do not suggest using a lighter, but you can use a lighter because you're going to do this for 15 to 30 seconds. And when you hold it, I don't want you to, like, if you use a lighter a lot, I don't want you to get the lighter too hot. You know, it'll explode, or it'll hurt your finger. It'll burn on you. It'll burn up on you. And if you do this with matches, make sure you get the long matches, so it won't burn down to your fingertips and hurt you. But what you're doing is you're gonna spark a flame. You're gonna it's best to do this with the candle. You're gonna spark a flame, and you're gonna stare at that flame for 15 to 30 seconds. Okay? Once you do this, you blow the flame out immediately and you close your eyes. You look at the indignation, the imprint upon your pineal, upon your pineal gland, the indention, or the imprint of that light upon your mind's eye, which is when you close your eyes and you see and there's darkness. That's your mind's eye. That's where your imagination. That's where you can create your own thoughts and visualizations. So when you look at something, it's actually being something that's being imprinted upon your imagination. Okay, something that's being imprinted upon your experience and what you can actually see, what your eyes are actually taking in, and what your mind's eye is projecting out. So you focus on that. You focus on that ball of light that's within your mind's eye. You focus on that ball of light, and you try to focus it on the center without moving your eyes for as much as you can. For the stronger and stronger you get with this, the more you can focus on this, and the more you can do with your mind, the more you can be able to start slowly constructing your visualizations. Because we get taught a lot about these visualizations and meditations, but we don't actually get the simplest breakdown of how to use these abilities that we have, how to use our imagination, how to use our thoughts to create the building blocks within our minds to create the visualization to push us forward towards what we want to accomplish in life and actually manifest into our realities. So that's the first step. This is the first step. Get you a candle, okay? This is one of the first steps to subconscious programming. Get you a candle. Get you a candle, light the candle, stare into the flame. Okay? Stare into the flame. Right now, it doesn't matter the color of the candle. None of that matters because you're focused on just the light. You're focused on the fire. Look into the center of the fire, the center of where the fire is coming from. Stare into it for 15 to 30 seconds. Okay? Then hold it in your mind's eye. Close your eyes. Make sure you're in a dark room or a dim lit room so it can be completely dark behind your eyelids. And that's all you can see is that spot. Is that green, is that multicolored spot in your eye, is in your mind's eye. Try to center it. Keep it in the center and stare into it deeper and deeper as much as you can. Whatever thoughts come by, allow them to pass. Whatever emotions you feel, just take note of it, but allow them to pass too. Just be like, I felt this way and this way when I was doing it, and then I suggest for you to do this as much as you can, at least once or twice a week. And this will help you to focus. This will help you to create focus within your divining, create focus within your magic rituals and your spells. And it's also when it comes to the left brain, it's also generates a genetic code within you. You're actually manipulating your genes. This is epigenetics. This is also increasing your nocturnal senses, okay, which means is making you able to take in more light, and light is information. So you're focused within your mind's eye on that light and holding that orb in the center for focusing on that light for a certain amount of time, longer and longer, and increasing it and getting better at it is helping you to see the light in the more information within yourself and your outer environment. Okay, it's helping you to connect your inner self with your outer environment to know how everything is connected to you, how you are in everything, and you taking the part of you that's in everything out of it as information and getting it within yourself. Okay, and integrating it into your life. You're integrating all of this into your life. Okay, so with that genetic information, you are actually inducing your nocturnal genes that you have dormant within yourself. Or some people don't have them dormant. A lot of people don't have them dormant. But it's just not something that a lot of us focus on a lot. Like at nighttime, being able to see certain things that other animals or other people can't see. So that'll also help with your focus on intaking light, intaking information. Okay, so this is just one of the rituals I wanted to give as a step-by-step process to doing magic rituals and witchcraft and divining and programming the subconscious mind to get exactly what you want in your life, because it's all run off conscious and subconscious. It's all run off subconscious programming. Your conscious life is run off subconscious programming. It's just running like a child. It doesn't know right from wrong. It's doing whatever it wants to. It's doing whatever it's programmed to do. So take a candle, stare at it, focus, do it more and more. It's all up to you, really, because it's all in moderation. And what's moderation, you must use the Holy Spirit for, which is pure thought. And pure thought is subject to moderation is subject to interpretation by your Holy Spirit. So your own Holy Spirit will tell you, you know what I'm saying, through your feeling through your deep feelings, because feelings are nothing more than that's a whole nother video. But practice this, okay? That's a whole nother video. Y'all gonna have to wait on it. Practice this. It's all subject to your own interpretation though, but it's practice it as much as you can without damaging yourself, because you need balance. And just focus on that light and taking in that light. And I'm gonna have some more videos for y'all coming soon. This is just step-by-step videos, step-by-step on how to focus, on how to increase your focus, and on how to increase your focus, and step-by-step instructions on how to program your subconscious mind. So that's it, guys. I am JAH MASHIAC. I am here to live out and teach higher wisdom as an example for the collective consciousness. Subscribe and share if you love yourself, because I love myself. Peace.